In the living room here, I have an IKEA mirror installation project going on, and it's not going well. In this video, I'll explain what went wrong here and what can be done about it, possibly. The product that's being installed is this, with this product ID number. Now, issue number one here, it's indicating that it's 30 centimeters by 30 centimeters or 12 inches by 12 inches, but it's not 12 inches in size. It is manufactured to 30 centimeter by 30 centimeter very uniformly. It's perfectly square, but 12 inches is not 30 centimeters. It's 30.5 centimeters. So that half a centimeter means that I cut this backing board, MDF backing board, to inch size, and you can see the edge being left around it, because from the corner, if I measure at exactly 1 foot, the 1 foot mark is there and the mirror ends there, 4.5 millimeters short. Ouch. Half a centimeter-ish. So you have to keep that one in mind. Issue number two, and this has nothing to do with the manufacturer, but this is a multi-tile installation. You have to find the geometric center of the installation and have to start in the middle and work radially in all directions out from the center. If you start at the edge and the first piece is crooked a bit, if you try to correct that crooked in the next row, that means you're gonna have a tiny gap, a bigger gap, an even bigger gap in the first joint line. So that's just a geometry issue. So you have to start in the middle to have no gaps. Yes, if you put the first piece in and it's crooked, you can put the second one crooked and the third one crooked. And if you have the board's edge to follow, it's not gonna work. So that's just a note on layout and installation. Issue number two that is serious is that it's distorting image. It's looking like it's a perfect lamp post there, but if I put myself in the mirror, you'll see immediately that there is gonna be an issue there with at the transition line here where I have my hand. Let's zoom into it a little bit. There, the image issue is immediately obvious. Take a look at the corner here, that four corner, where I'm going to put that weather instrument into it. That's not how a mirror should work. Look at that split image. So this is garbage. Same for the red Lululemon bag in there. So this is not how it should work. Other installations in the home are also slightly problematic. Here we don't have this problem of gaps because it's just the vertical strip vertically down with no gaps, but this is also distorting image. Look at the vertical window component there. So that's not normal either. Sometimes this distortion is minimal, but the product is not working really flawlessly. So what causes this image distortion? The mirror should be installed on a flat surface. Now this is a door that's manufactured to be dead flat, same as that door over there. And that MDF sheet is also dead. So what's causing the distortion here? Let me show you. This is the problem. The mirrors adhere to the surface with these pads, and the manufacturers would have you believe that all you need is 2 per mirror tile for fastening. Yeah, 2 of these, the surface area of 2 of these will hold the glass tile in place. But take a look at it here at the corner. This is a problem, and this is causing the image distortion because the thickness of this pad is not holding up all 4 corners. It's underneath the mirror only at 2 points here and here, and the mirror is allowed to rotate or tilt along this pivot point. This is an installation that needs to be redone. So what I'm trying to do is 4 of these. Well, what I did is simply cut one in half along, lengthwise, to see if it fares any better. And that's how I'm gonna try the remainder 4. But this is garbage as is and has to be started all over again.